Hey guys, as you all not know, I did a series where I tried complete every content in the game as fast as possible. It's speedrunning basically. Check out the playlist below if you are interested. I will conclude my experience from what I get there and share it here. Let's get started. There are 3 ways to travel. First one is through interacting with the globe here. Second way would be pressing the menu, then press Hunt. Third way would be pressing the shortcut key. You can find the input in the settings. After knowing how to travel, go to training grounds. In here you can try out every weapon by interacting with them. Make sure to only pick one weapon that you are comfortable with to start your hunt, because I don't recommend changing weapons. The strategy here is to get a weapon level to maximum as soon as possible, so yeah, I don't recommend changing weapons. Here I recommend chain blades, war pike, or sword if you are just starting the game. Next one would be slay a path, as you will be unlocking most of the things through here. Go to menu, then my slay, then slay a path. You need as many weapon XP as possible to unlock the main path in the middle to get access to most of the things. Now let's talk about which one you should unlock first. First one is islands. You should unlock them ASAP to get access to more behemoths or materials. Second one would be lantern. It's part of the combat system even in the endgame. Lantern choice would be Skarn or Koshai lantern for survivability. Skarn gives shield and Koshai gives lifesteal. Third one would be unlocking the NPCs. Unlock this guy that crafts weapon. Unlock this woman for armor crafting. Finally, this guy that crafts lantern and missiles. Fourth thing to unlock would be missile crafting. I recommend unlocking Bastion first, as it is easier to craft compared to Iceborne missile, because Deep Frost Skarn have a low rate spawn in hunting grounds, so it would take more time to craft Iceborne. Last thing to unlock would be this. Both of these enhances your gameplay. I will recommend you which one to unlock, as these cost a lot if you are just starting the game. For sword, the useful mods costs more to get, so I don't recommend unlocking anything here. For axe, I recommend unlocking till here, as Grim Onslaught special really enhances axe gameplay. For hammer, I also recommend unlocking till this special, as this special is also quite useful, but yeah, you can stick with the default special if you like to interrupt behemoth. For chain blades, it's the same as sword, you don't have to unlock anything first. For war pike, I recommend unlocking till here, as this special and mods unlocked are also used in the endgame. For repeaters, only unlock till this special. This special is also used even in the late game. For strikers, unlock till this special, as it released faster than the default special. Both special and mod unlocked here are also used in the endgame. That's all for slay a path. Ignore the rest of the things for now. Next one, I'm going to show you where to reforge your weapon. This is where you reforge your weapon. Max level for all weapon is level 20. After getting to level 20 you can choose to reforge, but I only recommend reforging after getting the weapons and armor materials that you needed. Reforge is for you to get a material called Ether Hearts, which can max out your weapon and armor stats. First way to get it is reforging by sacrificing 100 Ether Sparks and your weapon level goes back to level 1 after reforge. Second way would be crafting Ether Hearts with 200 Ether Sparks, which is not worth it early game. Next one would be not power surging. Don't think any weapon or armor are worth power surging early game, so save your Ether Hearts for better weapons. When you go to hunting ground for map, you can see that details of the map are shown at the right. Every map have different guaranteed behemoth. Guaranteed behemoth shows that the behemoth will always spawn, so if you are looking for that behemoth you can go to that map to farm its materials. For common reagents, it also means that it's commonly found in that hunting grounds. Each map have their own common reagents, so just look for it if you need the reagents. Behemoths that have a chance to spawn are shown below the weapon recommendation level. Just check the map to find the behemoth you want. Last thing is island event. It spawns every 10 minutes, and the timer only resets after you finish the event. It gives rewards like cell cores, Ether Sparks, and a low chance to get bounty tokens. I'll explain these afterwards. For weapons, it's the same early game, so yeah, just craft whatever you want for weapon. Next I will recommend what armor are the best early game and where to farm them. You don't have to power surge these armor. First behemoth would be Nashor, which you can find in Boreal Outpost. It looks like this. For this behemoth I recommend crafting the headpiece and the boots. Second behemoth would be Boreas, also found in Boreal Outpost. Here I recommend the gauntlet and the boots for this behemoth. Third behemoth would be Karabuk, which can be found in Fortune's Folly. It looks like this. Only the headpiece is recommended for this behemoth. Last behemoth would be Scrave, which you can find in Cold Runner's Key. It looks like this. For armor I recommend the chest piece and the boots. That is all for the recommended armor. Just wear them the way you like it, as it doesn't affect much in early game. Next one would be cells. They are the major part of the gameplay as they affects your damage. So first I will let you know where you can break your cell cores to get cells. First one is beside the Daily Fountain. Second one would be here beside Admiral Zai. After interacting with it, you can see your cell cores here, and you can open the cores to get rams and some cells. You would need an insane amount of cell cores to gear up yourself with the best cells. So here I introduce to you this strategy called Verthipping. Basically, it's just bringing your highest level weapon to the public hunting grounds. Once you landed from the airship, check if there is any island events. If there is island events, then join the event. If there isn't any event, then just find another public lobby to do it. I put a link of the details about this strategy in the description. Check it out if you don't understand what I'm saying. I will only recommend other farming methods in the next video, as this is enough for early game. Next I will be talking about Middleman, as he is the guy that enchants your cells. He's beside this core breaker. So here you can get access to two things, which are cell exchange and omnicell crafting. I will talk about cell exchange first. There are 3 grading of cells, which are +1, +2 and +3. After +3 you can't increase the grading anymore. In here you can enhance your cells to a higher grading. For example, combining to +1 cells and you get 1 +2 cell. Same for how you get a +3 cell by combining to +2 cells. To get the cell you wanted, you must combine to same cells. If you combine to different cells, you will get a random cell. I don't recommend unlocking both sides of the cell cores with platinum. What I recommend instead would be spending Aetherdust to speed up your cell. Aetherdust is a material that you can get through sacrificing some unwanted cells. Click in My Cells and here you can see which cells do you want to sacrifice for the Aetherdust. An example of speeding up the progress with Aetherdust. The higher the grading, the more Aetherdust you need. So here are all the useless cells that you can sacrifice, as they aren't really that useful in any situation. That is all for the cells part. Just fit it any cell into your cell slot. There aren't show in the list just now, as it's not really important early game. At Middleman you can also craft all missiles. You need to unlock them first from the Slaya path to be able to craft it at Middleman. Well, that is almost everything. Next I will give some tips. At here you can claim your daily rewards, which you can get patrol keys, Ether Sparks and Rams. Next tips would be buying patrol keys. Go to menu Hen Hunt Pass and rewards, then reward catch. After that go to limited and buy only the daily patrol keys, as other things are not worth it. To earn cash coins to buy daily patrol keys, go to Quest, Bounties and Challenges, then click on the challenge page. In here new challenges are unlocked every week and you can earn the coins by completing the challenges. Next tips would be bounty tokens. It gives a lot of weapon XP to the weapon you are currently holding. I only recommend using it at level 18, as it is harder to level up starting from this level. Bounties have 3 gradings. Bronze gives 250 XP. Silver gives for 5 XP and gold gives 700 XP. Don't upgrade your bounties, because you could have a chance to get a gold bounty, which gives 700 weapon XP. So back to the patrol keys part, you can find patrol chest in hunting grounds to unlock with keys to get a lot of loot, such as Ether Sparks, Rams, combat merits for Slaya path and a low chance to get a bounty token, which is very useful in the early game. So here I recommend Emberthorn Cove, as it's beginner friendly and it is easy to know where the chests are. So here I will show where are the chests starting from the spawn point. This map have 6 places which spawns chest, but only have for chests spawn every time, so you will need to know their locations. First chest here. Second chest here. Third chest here. Fourth chest here. If you did not find for chests that spawns in the previous area, as shown, they will spawn here. Last area here, so that's all the 6 spawn points. That is all for the beginner guide. The strategy here is basically leveling a weapon till level 20, then farm all the weapon and armor materials you need. We'll post the intermediate guide soon.